Why is he watching the Endgame post? That's not a thing. The Endgame post credits don't exist.
Yes, it does.
There is no such thing as Endgame credits.
It is a thing. Not on the original one, but like the re-release.
Okay, I'm looking this shit up.
Whatever you want to do, I'm back again to with another food review. And in this one, we return with another Marvel flick. And in this one, we are talking about Spider-Man: Far From Home.
You
And I am
just told me
joined
what
here
the Endgame.
and I am joined here by one of my best friends, Adsnerd Productions.
Hi.
So, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I love me some pizza time.
Same.
It is always pizza time.
Always pizza.
It's always. There will never be 1 millisecond where it is not pizza time.
Every second of the day. Pizza time.
Even though like a few minutes ago we were eating Churgers.
It was church time though.
But it still counts. That's like a different version of a pizza.
Yeah.
It's just a little modified.
Can you tell me what the Endgame post credit scene was?
Oh, it's the Hulk. It's hold on. I'm guessing it's
Are you trying to send it to me?
Ooh.
Hey! We're going!
What?
There he is, and finally, he is Peoples. It is. I'm also joined here by another of my good friends. Wynaut? And as we were saying like a few minutes ago, it is always pizza time.
Pizza time.
There will never be 1 millisecond not pizza time.
Okay, are we gonna review this or what?
Pizza time.
Pizza time. Yeah. Let's review this big. So it starts off with a little statue of the Virgin Mary, and then Nick Fury's furious, fast and furious, because he's in a car and he crashes everywhere. Rolling around in the car because he's going violently. Because that's what you do on every Sunday morning. And he's in New Mexico, and people are saying, "Oh, the Sandman is here from that one Pizza Time movie."
Yeah, they're just walking in this like broken city and shit. And
Like Nick Fury was trying.
They're like, hey, we're trying to figure this out. We're just trying to figure this out. And then like Mysterio comes out. He's like, how's it going?
Who are you guys? Who are you people?
Why are you doing this to me?
Nick Fury was just trying to deliver a pizza and a pizza ball.
Yes.
Ruined the whole thing.
Pizza ball from Eric Andre.
Absolutely.
Yes. Have you not had a pizza ball? Either one.
I've had pizza ball. Everyone's had a pizza ball.
Devin, have you had a pizza ball?
Might have. It probably wasn't called a pizza ball though. But I'm pretty
Was
sure.
it called a pizza square?
Oh.
It's a dodecahedron.
Yeah, actually.
Finally, I guessed it.
It's time to deliver a pizza ball.
Anyways, they fight the Sandman. That's not the Sandman. And Mysterio shows up. Then what happens? It was like,
Hey, don't say it wasn't the Sandman, because we're not there yet. And I will always.
I'm I'm sorry, but the most identifiable part about the Sandman was his green striped shirt. And I don't know about you, but I didn't see no green striped shirt.
I saw one, just a little,
I saw
like
it.
just a little one.
I saw it. I don't know how you didn't see it.
I saw it a little bit.
It was
I guess I didn't have my glasses on.
he was wearing it as like the nicest thing. Well, no, he wore it as a mask, if anything.
Then what
And
happened?
Then
And
what happened?
then I just explained what happens.
I said then. Shut up, so
Love you. It's a tribute in memoriam.
okay, what happens next?
I just explained it.
No, after that.
Oh. But during that part, it was a tribute to Tony Stark, all the Avengers that were dead. Tony Stark, Romanoff, Vision, Captain America, Steve Rogers. You know.
That hurt to watch.
And honestly, I didn't feel shit during that part.
And then like the announcement comes on, and it's just
Thank these guys for
I
a very
really
touching
love the
tribute.
drink. You're not actually 21. Oh yeah, and
We're
you
not there yet.
school,
like a whole
even though
hour
you're
in.
technically 5 years older than what you actually were 5
Oh yeah.
They actually explained the blip as a joke.
Well, actually,
Like-
no. This is the first time it's called the blip, isn't it?
Yeah.
The 5-year period of where everyone was dead.
Yes.
And
So does that mean Peter Parker is 21?
no.
Well, he would be if he wasn't blipped away.
Yeah, if you blipped,
thing
then you
is-
didn't age. You didn't age if you blipped.
No,
But
you
if
did
you-
age if you blipped. You
No,
did
you didn't.
age.
No.
Because
If
it
you
showed a
blip-
picture of like 5 years before the blip, and then it says after the blip when they came back, and it showed like a picture of like an older man. That was
No, that was a kid.
No,
who didn't
that was an example of a kid that didn't get blipped.
oh.
Yeah, they
Anyway.
didn't age if they blipped. If they did blip, they had to
Anyway.
restart the school year.
They actually took it as a joke. That's the way that they took it as a joke. And they also even showed a video of someone taking a video during the snap.
Of the
And then-
band.
And then once they came back, and like they ruined the basketball game.
Bubble Bass?
Dumb band kids.
Fucking band kids. Aren't you a band kid?
Shut up.
No, I'm a band kid. I'm a band kid, dude. I'm in band.
So is Devin.
That's the
Fucking
joke.
loser.
That's the funny joke.
Loser.
I'm sorry.
Band geek. Band geek.
Okay, so after that, everyone kind of like meets up. They get like, "Oh, I missed you so much. I missed you so much."
Well,
we
that
we
was
hear about
Endgame.
then we hear about this trip.
Plan. The
Yeah.
plan.
The trip.
I wanna.
You know the education connection like club that they had and the homecoming
No.
where they went to DC. It was the old tour group.
Oh yeah.
They go on a trip to Europe this time.
Yeah.
And so
Peter created a plan where once he goes to Paris, France, he will spray his DNA all over MJ.
at least that was the plan.
That was his plan. Yeah. Until,
Okay, so
Until we get to it.
until
okay,
the
guys,
little
we
kid
don't
that
call
turned
Nick
into a
Fury.
drone-
Until we get to
we
it.
don't call Nick Fury anymore. We call him Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri. Okay, so the
wait.
kid that was shown as an example.
Real quick, before we get into that, did you guys notice like the wall of Iron Man? Like,
yeah.
That was kind of sad to see, but it felt like it was like foreshadowing something.
Obviously, everyone knew that.
I mean, yeah, in the trailer, everywhere I go, I see his face. And then his face was plastered all over his classroom. He can't escape his mentor.
No, it's foreshadowing something.
I know, but I'm just explaining the obvious, my guy.
Shut up. Moving on.
Shut up, band geek.
Moving on.
Anyway, and then again, like that was his plan, spraying of DNA all over MJ until like that kid that was shown as an example that grew up and is now in high school ruins the whole thing by hanging out with MJ the whole time.
Bow, chicka bow.
The whole thing for
Wait,
Beater.
so he was an example. So the blip kind of didn't happen. So he aged, but he's still in high school. Why?
What? No, he was a kid, and then he turned into a high school kid during those 5 years.
Did he blip?
No.
No.
Then why is he still in high school? He's 21.
He's not. No, he's starting high school.
Oh, he's starting it. Okay.
He was a kid. He was like, all right, so all those kids are like 16. So 5 years, he was 11.
And then those who did blip, they didn't age at all.
Okay.
And then all right, so
Moving on.
we're going on field trip, yay! And then they go on the plane.
No. And
Yeah, the feast thing. Aunt May made like a little place for people that were blipped away that no longer has a home, and then gave shelter.
We found out they got evicted out their apartment, kind of.
Basically, yeah. And
Peter's
really nervous.
packing his bag. He's packing his bag, and he's like, "Should I bring my spider suit?" Or
No,
should
this was
should I
before.
not?
This was before.
Then he's like, "Nah," and then
This
was
Aunt May,
after.
This is after. Eventually, Aunt May asks Peter come up, like, say some few words, and it was very awkward and bad. Then like
Thank you, Miss Parker, for having me here, and thank you guys for having me here.
yeah. Then they like run backstage so
oh yeah,
Peter Man can get ready for
Parker,
pictures.
I love
And
you.
then comes like the most one of few awkward parts where Happy flirts with Aunt May.
Happy flirts with Aunt.
It
He is lucky.
was so disturbing, and I loved
It was
it.
very awkward. That's what it was.
He is lucky.
So
Then Spider-Man goes out for questions and pictures and gets like overflushed with a bunch of overflushed.
With Tony Stark Iron Man question.
Then he goes outside
and sees an Iron Man poster, but it's a spray painting.
Yes.
He's like, "Oh, I really miss him. That really sucks."
This is so sad.
That's tough. Damn.
This is really sad.
That's a big
Alexa, play Pizza Ball.
Don't kill yourself. You're hot.
Don't kill yourself, you're Spider-Man.
Don't kill yourself. You're hot.
You are clinically depressed, but I don't care.
Then comes the packing scene where he has like this big where he gets hit by a banana.
And he's like, "I thought you had Peter Tingle."
Pizza Tingle.
But Aunt May, it's not called the Tingle.
Don't call it Tingle.
Okay, Peter Tingle. Fuck you, Aunt May. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Don't say Tingle, May.
Don't say tingle. It's embarrassing.
Tingle, I'm gonna tingle, and then we're all tingling, and it's not good.
I'm gonna
Dude,
tinkle
it's not good
in
if we
your
all
mouth.
tingle.
I'm gonna tinkle in your mouth.
Okay. And then he has this big mental debate.
Wait, hold on. What if I airbended my piss into your mouth?
That's water bending, you dick.
Same difference.
No,
Anyway,
it's not.
He used
different
the
elements.
stones to destroy the stones. I mean, the briefcase that he used was his Uncle Ben's briefcase.
Oh.
He had the mental debate on whether he should bring his Spider-Man suit.
But he said, "No, fuck that." And then Aunt May packs it. He's like,
yeah,
that's tingle. Fuck you, Peter. I'm packing your suit anyway.
It's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
Man, it was a surprise for him when he saw it in his briefcase and he awkwardly smiled.
Hey, we're not there yet.
No banana.
And then they go to the airport.
Yeah.
Wait, no, they're not going to the airport. They go on the plane
Yeah.
to the airport, and then they're like, "What's first, the airport or the fucking?"
The airport.
Okay, so they're at the airport,
But
and
I
then
just explained it. The banana this no.
No, that
I'm
was
talking about at the
they're
airport.
on the plane. And then that's when they got into Italy. The airport scene. They were on the plane first.
Oh yeah, they're in a
No.
plane.
Yeah,
And then
It
they're
was
like,
the airport first.
they weren't in Europe yet. They were on the plane. It was then it was
That was the airport scene first.
no.
I know my shit.
"Oh
You're
wait,
thinking about the
Peter,
airport
wait,
scene in Italy. No,
wait,
that's
guys,
no,
No,
guys,
that
you're
wasn't
forgetting
in
something. You're
Italy.
forgetting
That was
something.
not in Italy. Trust
You're
me.
forgetting
Banana knows-
something. It's when Peter tells Ned.
He got angry.
It's when Peter tells Ned his big plan, and then their seats get moved.
Yeah, that was on the plane.
That was on the plane.
Yes, that was on the plane.
Mm-hmm. Then they were in the
And,
airport.
then he said he has a perfume allergy, and then kid man says, oh, classic MJ, and then the teacher is all like, oh, Peter has a perfume allergy. I mean, so do I. I can't breathe. Okay, I'm gonna move you around over there. You move over there, and you move over there, and then you move
Bro,
to that kid man.
I mean, perfume allergies are very, very serious.
MJ, you move to kid man.
You move to Kid Man, and
Peter, you sit next to me.
you sit next to me and my black boyfriend.
Then after the plane ride, Ned gets a girlfriend.
Ned gets a girl. Oh yeah, they're like, you want to play monster? Fucking, I don't know.
This was on the plane.
Monster dick.
They hated
Play
each other at
Monster
first,
Dick
then they got
3000.
together.
She's like, no, and then they're boyfriend and girlfriend after the. No one ever thought that was gonna happen.
Then came the banana nose scene that Sal was talking about.
That was not after.
Yes, it was. 'Cause
No,
it
it
was
wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Okay,
No, it
hold on.
wasn't.
I'm pulling the movie up. Right now.
Aunt May is not fucking. What are you talking?
Hold on.
Aunt May is not
Talking about when
in Italy.
He's talking about when the
Give me a
PSA people
Give me a
went through
second.
stuff.
I'm pulling up the movie.
When the PSA
We'll
people
see
went through
which
stuff.
came first.
Or not the PSA. What was it called?
I've watched
If I see
Far
it
From Home
happen
in like a week, so I don't really
in
know.
Italy, I will smack you.
I literally
really
saw
know. I
this like 2
forgot.
days ago. I saw this 2 days.
I saw like a week ago. I have a short memory span. I can't remember moving
Where?
all the way through.
If this. Oh fuck.
What? What happened?
Fuck.
What happened?
I was right. That's what happened.
That was good.
What?
Okay.
Who's right and who's wrong? Tell me. Just fucking.
Kinda obvious. It's really obvious.
You?
Yep, I was wrong.
What I say? What I say? You got
I
that?
said that happened before. Got him.
Huh?
I said that you said that happened before.
I said it
Got
happened
him.
I said it happened after.
I know. I was joking.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, these no.
Yeah. This was they got in the airport and they were in the airport in Italy.
And then they sleep.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, in this really
Then Hydro Man.
really bad, no good smelling motel.
And then they get in the room and they're about to go to bed. Wait.
No, it was still daytime. They went out and then they looked.
Then they went out and then this entire fight happened. They're like,
And then-
oh
and then
my god,
Flash
it's Waterman.
Flash Thompson gets dick slapped.
He gets dick slapped. And then so the water monster appears. They're like, oh no, what are we gonna do? And then
Yeah,
this
Hydro Man.
guy, the fishbowl head man.
Oh man, it's
Holy
Fish
shit.
Man.
Holy shit. Oh my god, I can do this. This is where I shine. This is where I fake my superhero age. They're like, hey,
We're not there yet, boy.
why aren't we there yet? Oh wait, why is the flower thingy?
Oh yeah, Peter bought MJ the flower necklace because of the murder.
Yeah.
Ah,
Stop typing so goddamn loud, you mechanical keyboard fuck.
I can't help it.
What kind of switches you got?
Oh.
Blue, red, brown?
Blue, red, and purple.
Okay,
That's hot.
faggot. I like brown.
Anyway, where went from there? Oh yeah, the Hydro Man battle, and then
Yeah, I was explaining it. And then the
Spider-Man had a New Orleans mask, and he
yeah.
was like, "I can help you. I'm strong and sticky."
He saves his entire tour group. And
Yeah,
then
Mysterio did.
No,
And then
he
he's
did
like,
too.
hey,
Oh yeah, because he was on the
bell tower. And he got
head.
decked. He got decked is what happened.
Dude, that was so painful looking.
I got a headache like watching that.
Me too. Ah, that was brutal. That was the most brutal thing in the whole movie.
Exactly.
Banging into Peter's skull.
Boom.
Boom. All right. Yeah, he saved his tour group by webbing everything, but Mysterio got rid of
and the bell tower. No, not the bell
got
tower.
rid of Chaos
Bell
from Sonic.
And then then Mysterio beats the Waterman, and then he's like, "Hey, you were
flushes him
pretty
down the
good out
toilet.
there." And then he goes, and then he says hi to the tourists. He's like, and the tourists start clapping for him. He's like, "Hey, you did it! We're very proud of you."
And
So then comes night,
it's nighttime.
and then they go into the room, and Ned's like, "Ooh,
Ned gets shot.
and then Guy Fieri comes out of nowhere and tranquilizes him.
He gets shot.
He gets
Yes,
he
that's
gets
what he's
shot by Guy
explaining.
Fieri. He gets tranquilized by Guy Fieri, and then he's like,
He
Peter.
doesn't get tranked. He gets shot.
He gets shot with an AK-40
X-Style.
with a deagle.
Yeah.
He caused the X shooting.
He caused it. Okay.
He caused
And
the
then, like,
X shooting.
three-
XXX stink.
They're like,
He was a drive-by shooter.
they're like three other
By
people.
Guy Fieri. Guy Fieri did the whole thing.
Everything.
All of it.
He doesn't like him at all. Okay, then Guy Fieri's like, "Oh, you gotta do your superhero job. We got all these monsters, and they destroying all of Europe. You gotta do
And then
it."
a bunch of guys keep knocking at the door.
Like, it's like, "Are you okay in there? I thought I heard something. Are you okay?" He's like,
You need some emotional support?
and then his girlfriend's like, "I'm gonna talk to Ned. Is he awake? Nah, he's
Oh, he's asleep.
fucking poor."
Then Guy Fieri threatens to blow everybody up in their sleep if one person talks.
Yeah, if another person comes up, I'm gonna blow this bitch up.
His words exactly.
That is exact. No, he said, if another person knocks on that door, we're gonna attend another funeral.
Oh yeah, that was the
Oh,
that got me stuck. I was like, this movie's boring. It was like,
almost forgot
"Gotta
the
attend another
important
fucking
scene.
wedding."
You almost forgot the most important scene.
What?
Glasses.
We're not even there yet.
We're not even there yet.
Yes, it is. It was that
No,
night.
It's not.
Yes,
It
it is.
wasn't that night.
We are getting there.
No, because the next morning they were on the bus.
No, you ding dong.
No,
What
the
were they
next
doing?
morning they were on the bus, and he had his glasses.
Nick Fury took him on a ride, and then they went on a boat, and then
He gave him the glasses, and then they went on the bus, and then he called an attack on this.
No,
little
Sal's right. Sal's right. They did the boat ride first. They did the boat ride first.
boat
Uh-huh.
ride.
Yeah.
He gets the glasses there though.
Yeah.
And then the next morning, Nick Fury hijacks the whole.
Yeah,
Did you just say Nick Fury?
It's Guy Fieri. Then he kidnaps him.
No.
And then he says, "Okay, we're not going to Paris. We're going to said location. I don't remember."
Me neither. I think it was Germany. What? It
It wasn't Germany.
Austria.
wasn't Germany. It
It was
was.
Austria.
I think it was
It was.
Austria.
It was Auschwitz.
Austria.
What did I say?
It went to Auschwitz.
Spider-Man goes to
I
Auschwitz.
took my girlfriend to Auschwitz once.
I bought her a flower at Auschwitz.
I bought my girl a flower at Auschwitz.
Oh, I gave her a shower. Oh, I'm going to hell.
Okay. So he's like, I think Guy Fieri just hijacked our field trip. Awesome. Like, hey.
Then he tries to
And
kill
he-
one of his classmates.
No, he first tries on the glasses by reading a note that said, "Say Edith," and then she gets turned on.
Oh,
And-
what does Edith stand for? What does Edith stand for?
It stands for
Even dead, I'm the hero.
Yes.
I-
Isn't it weird that Peter just keeps on disappearing out of nowhere?
you just gotta
Target this kid man, and then say, "I'm strong and sticky. I got this." And then Flash Thompson grabs his glasses and then he lightly smacks him and he gets knocked out.
boom.
He was
Oh
like,
yeah, he gets talking like, and then he grabs him.
he
He's like,
slightly
"Hey,
touched
don't do
him.
that.
It was like
Don't
a
do
fingertip
that."
and he got knocked out. He is strong.
He's jacked.
He's a beast. He is probably stronger
He
than
is Spider-Man.
no.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Man. And then he jumps up out of the bus and then he destroys the drone thing by sticky time excellent. And then he goes down and
And
then when
Nobody saw
their
it.
stop and then when they get to their stop, some European woman
Peter
tells
gets a blowjob.
And he's like, "Hey,
I'm getting there.
get in here. I
Get off
need
your
to do something." And then he goes in there. He's like, "Try it on." I mean, he gets surprised by his suit. He's like, and then she's like, "Oh, it's black."
Take off your clothes.
And then he takes off his pants,
Gets a blowjob.
and then
She
this
says,
guy,
"I
the
will wake up.
man guy,
I will wake
man
up."
child comes in.
Then
And
we-
then, like, oh my god, I didn't want to interrupt what you guys were doing here. So I'll leave. He took a picture.
Yeah.
Then we find out that he too has a crush on MJ.
And he is a dick.
Yes, he is very bad. No likey.
Me no likey him. Me hatey the kid man.
Despite the
Yes,
fact
me
that
ain't kidding you.
despite if
Me
it
hate
weren't for
Kid
the
Man.
fact that MJ had blipped, she would be 5 years older than him.
I feel like he was the actual villain all along, not Mysterio.
Well,
Holy
we're,
shit.
well, thanks for the spoilers.
This is the food review. We're reviewing the movie. Of course, we're you ding dong, you band geek.
But
Okay, is it the next morning where they're on the when they
No.
on the plane?
It was
Us?
wait. I forgot what happened afterwards. After the blowjob scene.
They arrive at the place.
No, they were already there, weren't they?
Nah,
Oh.
they just took a little break.
A little detour. Oh yeah, and then they go to the festival thing, but then Peter wanted to keep him safe because Molten Man was out there.
No. You're skipping so many fucking things. So first of all, Peter's like, "Hey, the glasses. Can you please erase that picture off of that guy's phone?"
Oh yeah, that's right.
And he's like, "Okay, I'll do this." And then he erases it. And then she
Wow!
And then when they get to the place, they're like, and the guy,
Kid man.
is
Kid man.
like, "Dude, Peter's like doing these weird things. I need to show you something." It's not. Wait, what? And then
It's
like,
gone.
"Why are you lying about Peter?" Then like,
you take
"I don't
picture?"
lie about Peter. I'm sorry. I want to be your guy.
Let me into your.
And then they get there and like, Kid Man is like, "Isn't it kind of weird that Peter's disappearing?"
No, that
You
was-
are
that was-
skipping so
that
much.
was-
That is
yeah.
near the
That
end.
was in London, my guy.
Oh, that was in London.
That was in London.
Okay.
Save it
Okay,
for
so
London. Save it for London.
That's when they get to the
The
place
hotel.
where there's like a giant parade,
Yeah,
a bulls on
the
parade.
light festival.
Shut
And
up.
then they go to. Oh wait, they go to their hotel, and then they're like, "Oh,
This is nice.
this is nice." And then they're like, "Oh, he did all this for us to go to an opera concert."
No.
No, they were going to go to the light festival. Then they were like, "Psych, no opera."
Opera.
No, Peter asked Edith, is there any way for you to keep my friends inside so they don't get harmed by the Molten Man? And she
Yeah.
said, I'll see what I can do. And then that's when,
Think about it.
it's Oprah time. We're watching Oprah.
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 Okay.
You
I
get
guess we're watching Oprah now.
We're watching Oprah.
You get an Oprah. You get an Oprah. We all get an Oprah.
We're all watching Oprah for 4 hours.
Oprah.
Oprah.
Everyone loves Oprah.
Oprah time.
She gives her
Excellent.
people cars for some reason. Why does she give people cars?
I don't
I
know.
want her to get me a car.
Because she's rich and she can do anything.
She also made her own school.
I want her to sit on my face.
Me too.
Everyone wants Oprah to sit on their face.
they're lucky that they got to see Oprah for 4 hours.
Well, then,
Oh, all right.
so doesn't Peter at MJ's room say something
No. That's later. That's later.
later? Okay.
First,
So
they went to see Oprah, and then
and
Peter.
then Peter's like, "Shit, I gotta go."
No.
He said,
He wants to.
MJ, you look really birdy, and that's why I have value. No,
MJ starts trying to smash Peter.
He's like, "I'm
Okay.
just kidding."
I want you. Yes. But when? That is exactly how it went, word for word.
Yeah.
But
And then MJ says, I'll save you a seat. And then he says, let's.
Let's.
And then he tells Ned to tell her,
I gotta go. I gotta go.
I gotta
Yeah,
save
we
you
got
guys from
really
Molten.
sick
And then that's
we
when
need to go home.
Kid Man sits next to her, and then he gives him the bird. He starts sticking his middle finger at him. That I hate him so much. He is the real villain.
And then Ned and his girlfriend are like, "Oh my god, let's go to the festival."
Where's Peter going? Is he going to the festival? Let's go. Let's follow him. I hate you. No, let's not, because Molten. No, we're going out there. Okay, Ned, we're going.
Night monkey.
Night monkey.
Night monkey. Night
Everyone
monkey.
likes Night Monkey.
And then Molten Man MJ follows too because she wants to smash Peter.
And then in his bay going on.
And then Molten Man appears from a statue. And
Yes.
and that's when
And then everyone bitches, and also the operator for the Ferris wheel that Ned and his girlfriend are on, so they're stuck. And Night Monkey comes out of nowhere. So Mysterio. We missed the entire part where Mysterio meets Peter
doesn't matter.
and like Guy Fieri in their lair, and then they meet each other, and they're like, "Hi, I like what
He's
you
from
did.
Earth, but not ours.
I like what you did out there."
Yeah, the whole part in that scene is just to say like he's not from this planet.
Yeah, and then
Well, he is.
my planet was burnt by the Molten Man.
He's Fishbowl Man from other dimension.
My planet
Yeah.
go bye bye.
It did go bye bye.
My planet go boom boom.
My planet go oof.
It went
about to find-
skyrocket.
We about to find out
It
why.
went-
Let's go.
It went skyrocket like me last night.
Nice.
Anyway,
Fire
Man.
guy.
So they're like Guy Fieri's like, if you don't go fight this molten bitch,
I will
then
kill you.
I will fucking destroy you. So
I
he
will
goes.
alive.
He doesn't want to get fucking destroyed. So he goes, and then they have this big fight with the guy, and then a piece of the Ferris
Man.
falls off. Like, wait, what's that? And then they finished the fight. And then MJ saw that thing fly off, so she went to go check it out, and she picked
Yeah,
it.
Mysterio sacrificed his life
And
for.
then they go on a walk. They go on
Even
a
though he
walk.
was just fine. And then MJ finds something that went flying during
They
the
just said
fight
that.
scene, which was a hologram.
Then they figure out what's going on.
And
Well,
then
after Nick Fury yells at
like,
Beater, and then Mysterio says, "Let's go get a drink," and then Beater says, "I'm not 21."
Yeah.
And then he drinks juice box while he drank giant beer can woman.
Then,
And then
Peter Griffin does a very bad no-no.
he gave him
And he
the
gives him
Edith glasses.
He gave him the last fraction of Tony Stark.
Well, he wore it, and then Mysterio roasts him by saying, "You look stupid. Take them off. They're mine now." And then
They're mine. Then Peter
that's-
you're gonna become the next Iron Man.
That's when Peter Quill says, "You're next Iron Man," and then he says, "You're breathtaking," and then he gives him, and he runs out laughing. He's like, "Yay, he's Iron Man!"
Plot twist time.
Holograms.
All the fights were holograms.
Mysterio
He was a
actually that guy.
hologram.
You're a
Mysterio.
hologram. We're all holograms.
You're a hologram. Oprah comes out.
Comes out.
You're a
She's the main
hologram.
villain. It all ends because she's too powerful.
Mysterio is bad guy. That's plot twist.
Yes.
Yeah, I totally didn't see that coming.
I didn't see that coming.
I've
I
always
had-
known who Mysterio
Well,
was.
in the movie theater, I was
I
like,
had-
this is never gonna happen, but it did happen. It
I
did.
had suspicions, but I wasn't sure.
Honestly, I've always known Mysterio, so I've always known him as a villain, so I was expecting it. But like, I wanted to go into the movie with knowing that, but I didn't want it to be spoiled for me. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, you spoiled it yourself, bruv.
What a dumbass.
No, shut up, band geek. Anyway,
I'm gonna-
and then he talks about how Iron Man stole his hologram idea and called it Barf, and then the guy that was in Iron Man 1, where Stain yells at him, "Tony Stark made this in a cave with a box of scraps."
Guys, Barf is the peak of comedy.
Yeah.
Shit and barf. Fucking kidding me? That's why I'm revolutionizing your
I
asshole.
I can't wait for teleportation to be invented and then to call it shit.
Exactly. And then wormholes are discovered, and they're gonna call it nigga. They're gonna call wormholes
Wakanda
nigga.
discovers it. Wakanda,
I have multiple passes. Don't worry.
Wakanda discovers it and calls
These yeah.
No, anyway. So this bar
Nigerians into guzzling good ass.
Guzzling good ass.
Man, I would love to guzzle a good ass.
Nigerians into guzzling good ass.
Exactly.
Binging. Binging.
It's an acronym.
Binging with bitches.
It's an acronym.
Bitches.
I would why not? I would like to introduce you to my next guest, Binging with Bitches.
Binging with bitches.
Anyway. And then
So,
they
yeah, okay. Let me explain this. So, Peter, after that scene with the whole Mysterio shit, they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go ask MJ if she'd like to go to like a bridge and just hang out." And then while they're on the bridge, they're like, I'm Peter,
wants to get
and
sucked
I
off.
have a confession to make. And then MJ interrupts him and he says, "I'm Spider-Man," and she's like, and then Peter's like, "What? No, I'm not." And she's like, "Yes, you are. It's obvious." And then she she, and then he's like, it's just back and forth, back and forth. I'm not. Yes,
And
you
then
are.
and then she says, then when you were fighting the guy, this dropped, and then it was the hologram thing, and
And then they like kind of tapped it, and then they put it on the ground. They dropped it.
and giant cloud man appears.
Yes,
Chocolate rain,
chocolate rain.
chocolate rain, make you walk the other way.
Chocolate rain.
Uh-oh.
Chocolate rain.
Unfortunate timing. I'm asleep. Goodbye.
Alright.
Ah!
Anyway, looks like it's
Where is he going?
to a meeting.
With
Anyway.
what?
I don't know. He's ginger. Anyway,
He
where does
just,
it go?
I don't know.
Oh, and then he says, I gotta find Mysterio. Wait, you actually are Spider-Man? I was 60% sure. 60% of the time it works every time. That doesn't even make it. And they walk back to the hotel, and then he does a striptease for her, and she's like, oh, and he says, turn away, turn around.
Look around.
Stop looking. I'm playing with myself.
And then he's like, "Oh my god, you're Night Monkey too? What?" Big plot twist.
And then Ned walks in to Peter giving MJ a striptease. And tries covering it up, but then Peter Quill says she knows I'm a Spider-Man woman.
It's Bieber Man.
And then he's all like, it's not a competition or anything, but I always knew it ever since he became him.
And Ned kills himself a couple of hours after.
Oh yeah, he goes to this is when he goes to Germany, and then that's when Guy Fieri picks him up, and then he breaks his seatbelt, and then
they go to London.
No, not yet. No, this is when Peter gets on a train because he's trying to warn Nick Fury about
Guy Fieri. Good.
where Spider-Man gets on top of a train to warn Guy Fieri of Mysterio being a villain, and then but
it turns out that it was
Guy Fieri said that he was going to Germany, not England.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I don't know. The story's confusing. Anyway, and then once he gets there, every single thing is a hologram.
Everything.
Wow, Peter.
Okay, so
you're a good kid, Peter. You're a good kid, Peter. Look. Hey, Peter. You're a good kid.
Hey, Peter. When I die,
the only person I was supposed to die today.
Parsnip, Peter.
Hey, Peter. The only person I was supposed to die today was Guy Fieri. But now I gotta kill you because you know what happened. You know my backstory. You got my hologram. Even your friends know. But I don't know which one of your friends know. But I gotta kill you. I gotta kill you. All right, Peter.
Bye, Peter. And then he gets hit by a fucking train.
No, that's not what happens. I'm talking about the whole illusion. I'm talking about it. Okay, so he goes through the walls, and then he makes it a whole illusion for Spider-Man, which basically takes away his grasp of reality. It messes him up so badly. He turns the whole place into
black.
A dark abyss, and then lights pop up, and it is a hallway in his school, and then Mysterio appears, and then he tries webbing him, but the webbing is just green gas, and then Mysterio punches him or whatever,
Green
and then he says, you said that you wanted to ask out that girl, and then Peter hears, and then Peter hears MJ screaming his name, and then he opens a door, which almost makes him fall to his death. But then he looks to his right, and then there's MJ, and then there's like a moon right next to her, and then the moon turns in, and then Peter says, "Don't worry, MJ, I'll save you. This isn't real." And then MJ says, "Do you really know that though?" And it turns into Mysterio's helmet, and then Mysterio grabs MJ from the neck and then drops her down. And then Spider-Man tries jumping for her, but then he lands on his neck or whatever. Dude, the whole illusion was so insane.
Mhm.
And then he gets punched and no, that didn't happen first.
Then he killed Mysterio.
Bunch
But
of-
he didn't actually kill Mysterio.
No, that's later into illusion. All right, so okay, so a bunch of glass shards fall right next to him, which makes it look like he's in a hall of mirrors, and the Mysterio says, "Just look at yourself," and then he's touching the mirror, and then the Spider-Man reflection grabs Peter, and then a bunch of them start coming out and gets on top of him, and then gives him the homemade suit from Homecoming.
Yeah.
Okay, and then he tries fighting Mysterio, and then Mysterio says Mysterio was supposed to be the truth and stuff like that, and that's when he punches him, and then he gets to and then he takes down the statue, and then the statue hits him,
Mhm.
and then that's when he appears at Tony Stark's grave, and Mysterio says, "If you were even good enough, you would still be alive."
Yeah.
Everything gets quiet, and then Iron Man's hand pops up from the grave, and he comes out of the grave, and he starts floating over Peter, and then
Then he
just
said,
starts and then the spider that was in his eye pops out and it gets really close to the screen, and then all the eyes on the spider turns into Mysterio's helmet.
Mhm.
Multiple. And then at some point, Spider-Man ends up in a snow. And
A
in
snow
that
globe.
exact same, the Avengers Tower appears, the Statue of Liberty, a couple of buildings, and the snow globe was actually
His
helmet,
helmet.
and then he takes off his body.
Mhm.
The illusion was so intense.
Yeah. And then Spider-Man gets hit by a train.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Mysterio died, but he didn't.
Thanks to Guy Fieri, or
Yeah.
what?
Oh yeah,
What Peter?
Guy Fieri kills him, but he doesn't die because that was also an illusion.
And then he asks him, "Who else knows?" And he tells him who knows, and he says, "You're an idiot. You're so gullible." And it was Mysterio. Oh no! And then he gets hit by a train.
Yep. But he didn't die. Got really injured, and then he
He ends up.
into the train.
He ends up in a alternate Canada state.
Yeah.
And then he calls Happy to go there, and then he says, "Happy, is that actually like really you? Tell me something that only you would know." And then he talks about Peter ordering Brazzers Premium or whatever.
And then he's like, okay, I know.
That's you. That's really you. That's really you. Stop talking. Don't spoil my.
Don't. And then it just cuts to them getting onto the thing. And
The
Peter's
plane.
like, what's this? Do I have a suit? My suit died. It got broken.
He said, "Everywhere I go, I see his face. I miss him so much. Everyone's giving me so much pressure, and I just feel bad. And the Mysterio just made me lose my grasp in reality. And I need a suit. You need a suit. Sorry, let me tell you something. All right, nobody can beat Tony Stark. Nobody can. Not even Tony Stark can beat Tony Stark. Not even you. You cannot beat Tony Stark. But you must be better. You really think that he did the thing that he did?
Happy is not
No.
fucking from Brooklyn.
Yes, he is. He's from New York.
He is from New York. Never mind.
Look. Hey, let me tell you something. Hey,
He doesn't have that big of an accent, though.
Look. Peter. Hey, Peter. Look.
Hey, Peter.
Peter.
Hey,
Look at me,
Peter. Oh, Peter. Oh.
Peter.
Okay.
Peter. Nobody could be Tony Stark. Nobody. Not even him. You're you. You're a kid. God, you really think that he would have done the thing that he did in Endgame if he didn't know that you would be there for you wouldn't be there to replace him? Or not replace him. I don't fucking know what he said.
No one can replace Tony Stark. then he like opens this compartment in the jet.
You make a shoot, and I got the music, and he plays Back in Black just like it was played in Iron Man 1, which I like.
Oh my God.
I like the callback to Iron Man. I like the
Yeah.
callback to Iron Man 1. Shut the fuck. Okay. What else happened? Oh, right. He was making the suit. There were like options to different suits. One of them was this this
Like
armor.
electrical webbing, regular webbing, all that shit.
Like it had options, upgrades, stuff like that. And then there were designs for it too that he could have chose, like default designs. One of them was this armored Spider-Man armor suit, which was from one of the cartoons, where basically the whole suit was silver and the red was silver, while the parts that are blue are black. If you like, I don't know the exact name for the suit, but I love it. Such a
Black silver suit.
You don't know that suit?
I do know that suit.
Yeah, that was one of the options for him to choose.
Okay.
The comics, the way he makes that suit is through he actually makes it out of his own webs, but hardens it.
He makes his webs out of his own jism.
Yes, the whole suit is made out of webs. Hardened.
Yeah, it's made out of
Hardened webs.
webs.
So yeah, the
So
whole
it's flexible and it's strong, like silk. That's what it is.
Yeah, because it's his jizz.
Because that's his jizz, and his jizz is very viscous. It's like Jello pudding.
This episode of the food review is sponsored by Jizz. Get taught.
No, it's not actually sponsored by Jizz. It's sponsored by Weebay, you fucking idiot.
eBay, and it's sponsored by Weebay and Binging with Bitches.
Yeah. He's really cool.
Anyway,
Like me. He's really like me. He is.
where did it go from there? Oh, then the classmates go to London, and that's when Kidman says,
Do you guys think it's weird that Peter is always gone? Look, every second, everywhere we go, he's always gone. He's
It's
like,
like, he actually has family here, so, like, don't even say that. Peter has family here. Nice. And then they go. And then they're gone.
and then they go on a giant London
And
tour
MJ
bus.
gets really pissed at him. Really pissed.
Mysterio's there, Guy Fieri's there, the Mariah Hills or whatever, Mariah Carey's there with Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
I don't know her name. Nora Freeze. She's a forgettable character.
Very.
All right, Mariah Carey, Jim Carrey, and Guy Fieri. Jim Carrey and Guy Fieri's there with Mysterio and the classmates, and Mysterio saying,
I want this illusion, and I want this illusion to kill those kids, all right?
Mhm.
We're gonna make a big wall. Big wall, big wall, big wall.
Big boy.
and then that's when Beater comes in with his new suit, and then he says, "Are you dating my art?" And he says, he said, "Did you sex my aunt?"
He's like, fuck you.
And then he jumps off plane, and then Hulk Hogan, happy Hulk Hogan,
Yes.
is like confused.
Brother.
Spider-Man has parachute and he has wings.
Yes, and then he falls out of the jet. Oh wait, yeah, and then they get on the tourists get on a double-decker bus, and then flee the fucking scene for some reason. None of them
Yeah,
do.
the tour bus man drives.
Tour bus man fucking gets off, and then
Yeah, because they thought it was just gonna be like a thunderstorm.
a giant storm comes rolling in.
All they saw was a thunderstorm. That's it. So they weren't really that concerned. And MJ and Ned thought like it hurt them because it's a hologram.
Mhm.
But then the driver, woman, person, man, child
Please,
Get-
the scene.
gets out of the double decker bus and then he locks it.
Yeah.
Get out. No, not even Squidward's.
Wait, he locked it?
Yeah, he locked it. Do you not remember? He locked it.
Oh, then how'd they get out of the bus?
They didn't.
Yeah, they did.
I don't know. They probably jumped out.
They got out of the bus, and
I mean, I know that, but I don't know how they jumped. I don't know how they got.
then Peter's like, okay, I need to get inside this thing, like inside it and come in it. So he goes in, and, like, is surprised by like 1,000 drones working together, and then he starts taking them out with Mario watching. He's like, get that Peter and fuck him right in the ass. And then the hologram dies, and then Peter's like, oh, Peter, I'm gonna go find Mysterio. Peter. Then he finds him. Then we have this giant fight scene where like drones are helping Mysterio out, and Peter's. So the tourist.
One of the drones was in front of Guy Fieri, and then he tells Jim Carrey to destroy it with a rocket launcher, and then she died.
Epic, so cool. Oh my god, Guy Fieri and faggot that no one really knows.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. So, and then the tourists or the field trip people go into this safe. No, they don't. They go into a museum and then they take out the drones. But then they go into this safe where it's very safe. And then the drones bust through and they power down. Why did they power down? Because he didn't call off the drones. He called off the drones.
Well,
Like,
before that,
Spider-Man
Spider-Man used the Peter Tingle to destroy all the drones because Mysterio turned on the drones again, so then they could
Turn on the drones so it can make an illusion. So
he turned them invisible,
yeah.
and then Beater used the Beater Mingle Tinkles and Kurt Angle, and then he starts destroying all the drones with the Beater Winkle.
Mm-hmm. Then finally destroys Mysterio. But he didn't because Mysterio disguises himself invisible, and then he tries to stab or shoot Beater.
Yeah, shoot.
And then he's like, "Oh, too slow. I
Grammar.
back." I haven't had that for a while. Then he punches him, and then he's on the ground. And then they won. Everything.
He stole the Edith glasses and he says, "Turn off the drones, Edith. Turn them off."
And then everything's back to normal. They go back to New York. So, and then in the end credit,
and then Beater and MJ start swapping tongues.
swapping spit.
Swapping spit. That was it.
Swapping tongues.
I don't
I
know.
really like swapping tongues with my girlfriend.
Swapping spit, same difference. Yeah, I all the time.
All the time. All the fuck.
All the time in my last relationship. It was a lot.
Jared,
There was this one dude that looked at us when we were swapping spit, and he was like, "Fucking loser!
he just fucking died.
Fucking loser! Have you never seen anyone kiss? You fucking cunt!
We?
A beta cuck."
Beta cuck, and I'm an alpha male. Make me.
Anyway, and then they
start swinging around. They swing around.
They were all in a giant McGangbang, and then that's when MJ and Beater go on a date where they swing around the city.
Then he gives her the flower.
Oh wait, no, that's all right. The swinging thing was at the end. He gives her the flower on the bridge when they make out, when they start swapping spit.
Yeah.
Oh man, there was saliva everywhere. Yeah, but yeah, necklace flower thing from the murder, but it was broken. And then MJ said, "I like it broken." And then he says, I like you. And then she says, "I like you." And then he says, I wanna slip noticed, you know. I wanna I wanna I wanna spread you I wanna spread you like a coconut. I wanna spread you like some jam jelly time.
And then they do, and then they start swinging around in post and credit scenes.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh, here's the juicy part. So, can I explain this one because it's my favorite part of the movie?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're swinging around, and then they get off to a point where MJ's like, "I don't want to do this anymore," and then Peter drops her off on next to like a intersection, and then the big TV in New York turns on, and it's Jameson, and then he's like
J. Jonah Jameson.
Jonah Jameson. He's like, "Oh my God, this Peter Parker, you little bitch, he can't get a raise. You work at a pizza place, Peter Burger." And then
Pizza time.
And then he's like, "Oh my God, guys, this Spider-Man is attacking me for no reason. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it."
He was doing a classic YouTube vlog. He was like, "Hey, what's up, guys? It's Joey Shallows. We're about to do a social experiment. We're gonna plant Spider-Man with a doomsday device. We're gonna make him look like a bad guy. Let's see how it goes."
And let's spill his identity. And then he says, this is the line that I didn't like this movie anymore. He's like, "Peter Parker is Spider-Man." We're like, and then Spider-Man's like, or Peter Parker's like, "What? What?" And MJ's like, "What?" And then there's another post-end credit scene where you can explain this one.
Actually, let me explain the last one a little more. He says,
No!
he says, remember to watch the rest of the video because we're going to be doing a gift card giveaway. You are not going to want to miss it.
Yes.
That's what Mysterio says, word for word. That is exactly what he said. And then J. Jonah Jameson calls him the best hero of all time. He was like, "Parker's another Parker.
Mysterio's the best Spider-Man."
Parker, I want to get inside your Aunt May."
"I'm gonna eat your mom."
"Wait, she's dead. I want to eat your aunt." Okay, so the end credit scene shows Jim Carrey, Mariah Carey, whatever her name is, and Nick Carey looking at each other, you know, ready to swap some spit, and then they were scrolls from Captain Marvel movie. Their husbando and waifu, the scrolls, and then they check up with Nick Fury saying,
Guy Fieri. Oh my God.
Guy Fieri, Peter was good. A bunch of people were talking about the Avengers towards me.
Oh yeah, they were British.
I don't know who the Avengers are. I'm alien, remember? I don't. When they say Avengers, I think of corn.
Corn and bread and
Lots and lots of porn.
and then that's when Guy Fieri hangs up the phone and he's in fucking Boca Raton.
he's on a beach. But
He's in
it wasn't a
Boca
beach.
Raton.
It was just a fucking
Drinking a pina colada. Drinking.
pina colada, and he's like, "Oh, I'm back to work. I'm actually up here," and then it just zooms out. That's pretty much it.
Oh!
And that's the Spider-Man Far From N-word.
Food review. That was the Far From Home N-word food review. Time excellent.
Yeah.
All right, so I give it
I give it
five
a 5
broken
Hail Hitlers
marriages.
out of 5.
Actually, no, I give it 3 broken marriages out of 5. honestly, I would have given it a full 5 if the major stuff wasn't spoiled for me.
I'm gonna have to get it.
I mean,
For real, I'm gonna give it a
don't get me wrong.
4, 6 out of 10. It wasn't my favorite Spider-Man movie.
Don't get me wrong.
Very
Don't get me wrong. Like,
unforgettable. It was very forgettable. It was very forgettable. The movie. Very. Very forgettable.
don't get me.
Hey, Jonah.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Anyway, don't get me wrong.
I like Spider-Man. Spider-Man is one of my favorite superheroes of all time. If you guys didn't know that already.
Probably.
And basically, I liked all of the Spider-Man movies as a kid and up till now. Like, Spider-Man has always been a part of my childhood and to the present. And like, I like the movie. It's just I would have loved it if it was spoiled for me. Endgame wasn't spoiled for me at all, surprisingly enough, even though most other people got it spoiled. But not me. Not me.
It got spoiled me from a Black Widow dying. And Iron Man. And Iron Man. That got spoiled.
See, that's some proof. That's some proof.
I did not get spoiled about Far From Home.
Lucky. Very lucky.
Nope. I wish I wasn't spoiled for Endgame, but I wish I was spoiled for Far From Home.
So you would have been fine with being spoiled for Far From Home.
Exactly. Pretty much it, I guess. I'd give it a best ever.
I give it. I give it
We
4.
have 3 bangins. 3 bangins.
I give it 5 Hitlers out of 10.
5 Hail Hitlers out of 10.
Actually, no. Maybe not 5. At least 6. 6 at best. 6 at best.
6 at most.
6 at most. Okay. So, that was the Spider-Man Far From Home food review. Videos will be up very soon. We are in
We are
production.
working on them. We are working on them.
We're starting production. Have already started production on the first movie, and should we tell them a little more about the other videos we're recording?
Nah, we should let them wait.
Let them wait. Let them be surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Or just give them a hint.
It's a thing with Mario Odyssey. That's it.
Hell yeah.
Mario Odyssey.
Cappy will appear. But the thing is, it will not
Yeah, we
feature
made Cappy
Mario.
from scratch. It's pretty cool.
Mario will not appear all that much at all.
More of a little shadow character, I propose.
Yes.
It's Mario Shadow and Cappy.
And we will try to go from there. We are going to try to make more from there rather than just do the movie and the Super Mario Odyssey spin-off video thing. We're trying. All right.
Yeah.
So just patience. We will definitely make more.
Well, I guess that's it. We did the food review. We did our upcoming videos. I think the stream is over.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you in the next live stream or video or whichever comes first. On August 1st, it will be the very last live stream ever on this whole entire channel through Google Hangouts, mainly because YouTube said that they will take away Google Hangout live streaming forever because I don't know.
We're gonna have to find another way to live stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to find a whole new way. It's gonna be difficult, probably. I'm not gonna like it. It's more easier doing it through Google Hangouts. YouTube, if you are watching this somehow, please don't take away the Google Hangouts live streaming. It is the most easiest way and the most easiest platforming for live streaming. So don't take it away. And if you
Please, I'm begging you.
we are begging you, YouTube, please don't take it away.
Well,
Here are pleads. All right.
Well, we're out.
Yeah. I'm gonna try my best to get everyone that I have ever put on a live stream into that one huge giant send off.
I love you.
I'm gonna try to get Seahooks, Logan, Mario and Friends, the Super Wynaut Bros.
Kev Dog Production.
Yeah, you.
Me. Yes.
Who else?
In the stream.
I feel like I'm missing. I'm pretty sure I'm missing more. Ethan, Nat, definitely Nat.
What about like Dario?
Yeah, I already named the Super Mario Bros.
Okay.
Who else?
That's pretty much it.
I feel like I'm missing someone.
We can't really get to Derpy C.
Definitely not. No.
I don't know.
Fuck no. Okay. That was the food review. Those were the announcements. Those were the hints. An announcement for the first movie production.
Okay.
We're done. All right. We'll see you in the next one. See ya. Bye.